Have you ever seen those funny AT&T commercials and wondered who is that girl who always makes me laugh? Well, her name is Milana Vayntrub, and her story is way more inspiring than you might think. She is not just an actress. She is someone who has faced challenges, helped others, and built a career that makes people smile every day. Stick around because by the end of this video, you will see her in a whole new light. Milana was not born in America. She was actually born in Tashkent, which is now part of Uzbekistan. When she was just a baby, her family had to leave their home because it was not safe for them to stay. They moved all the way to the United States to find a better life. Can you imagine moving to a whole new country as a little kid, not knowing the language or the people? That is exactly what Milana went through. Her family started from almost nothing. Her parents worked hard just to make ends meet. Milana's story reminds us that big dreams can come from small beginnings. Even when life feels unfair, there is always a way forward. When Milana was just 5 years old, her parents signed her up for acting classes. They thought it might help her learn English faster and feel more confident. That is when something amazing happened. Milana discovered she loved acting. Her first acting job was in a Barbie commercial. From there, she started getting small roles in television shows such as ER and Days of Our Lives. She was not a big star yet, but she was learning and growing. In middle school and high school, she kept acting, even when things got tough. Many kids might have given up, but Milana kept going because she believed in herself. Fast forward a few years, Milana went to college and even studied at the University of California, San Diego. But acting was still her passion. Then, something unexpected happened. She got cast as Lily Adams in the AT&T commercials. You have probably seen her, the friendly woman who helps customers with their phones and plans. Those ads became super popular. People loved Lily because she was not a boring commercial character. She was funny, smart, and kind, just like Milana in real life. The commercials made her a household name. But with fame also came some challenges, which we will talk about in a bit. Many people only know Milana from AT&T, but she has done so much more. She has acted in television shows such as This Is Us, Silicon Valley, and Marvel's New Warriors. But that is not all. She is also a comedian. Milana helped create funny sketches on YouTube and even performed with groups such as Upright Citizens Brigade. She is a creative person who does not wait for opportunities. She makes them herself. That is something we can all learn from her. Here is one of the most amazing parts of Milana's story. Remember how she came to the United States as a refugee? Well, she never forgot where she came from. When she saw other refugees struggling to find safety, especially families from Syria, she decided to help. She started a movement called #CannotDoNothing. Through this project, she raised awareness and helped provide food, clothes, and support for refugee families. Milana used her fame not just for attention, but to make the world better. That is what makes her truly special. Being famous online is not always easy. At one point, Milana had to deal with people spreading mean or inappropriate content about her on the internet. It made her feel uncomfortable and hurt, but instead of staying silent, she spoke up. She asked people to treat her and everyone else with kindness and respect. Her bravery in standing up for herself showed millions of fans that it is okay to set boundaries and speak the truth. Milana's story reminds us that behind every photo or commercial, there is a real person with real feelings. Even after all the challenges, Milana keeps going. She continues acting, creating, and spreading kindness wherever she goes. She has shown that being funny and lighthearted does not mean you are weak. It means you can bring joy even when life is not perfect. For young people who dream of acting, comedy, or just being creative, Milana's story is the perfect example that it is possible to reach your goals if you stay true to yourself. So, what can we learn from Milana Vayntrub's journey? That courage, kindness, and hard work matter more than fame. That being real is better than pretending to be perfect. And that even one person can make a big difference. If you have ever felt like your dreams were too big or that the world was too hard, remember Milana's story. She started from nothing, faced tough times, and still found a way to shine. And who knows, maybe your story will inspire someone next. If you enjoyed learning about Milana Vayntrub and want to hear more stories about inspiring people, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you do not miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, kindness never goes out of style.